Good morning, everybody. Happy weekend. I hope everyone is doing well. Hi, Debbie. I hope your ankles are better. Julie and Amy and Doug and anyone else joining us this morning. We're going to go ahead and get started in Shavasana. So if you can lay down on your mats, I will start talking you through. So we're just laying on your mat, on your backs. Allowing everything to fall heavy. Noticing if you're holding anything tight. Do the back, hips, shoulders, jaw. Maybe bringing an awareness to your breath and how it feels on the inhale and the exhale. Noticing if it's cool or warm. And letting go of any thoughts that don't serve you for the next 60 minutes. Anger, fear, anxiety, doubt. And then on your next inhale, we're going to tense up the whole body. So inhaling while you're laying there, just tensing up through the shoulders, the fists, jaw, back, legs, curling the toes, inhaling and getting tighter. And then on the exhale, releasing everything heavy onto the mat. And just noticing if there's anything that doesn't release. And doing that one more time, inhaling, tightening everything through the fists, arms, shoulders, back, legs, toes, and then exhaling, slowly letting everything release and fall heavy. And then we're going to take a slow counted breath. Inhaling for a count of 6. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause at the top. And then exhale everything out slowly. Taking the belly buttons all the way into the spine and release that last bit of air. And taking one more counted breath at your own pace. Inhaling slowly for 6. Pause at the top of the breath. And then exhaling everything out. Taking the belly buttons to the spine. And then gently, we're going to roll onto our left side first. Using a blocker pillow underneath the head. Bring both of the arms behind the back. Opening up through the chest, interlace the fingers behind the back. Pull them along down there behind the back. And then inhaling, opening up through the chest. And then exhaling. We'll do one more inhale and exhale there. This time you can even release the hands and reach back as far as you can. Even take the upper leg Just stepping it back, touching the toes down to the mat behind you. And then slowly using the right hand, we're going to roll to the opposite side. Interlacing the fingers, drawing them down behind the back to get a nice deep breath in. And exhale. One more time, inhaling. Releasing the fingers, stepping back on the toes. Using your left hand to push yourself into seated position. Making sure you're grounded on the sits bones. So even if you need to lift your body off the mat, letting the lower body hang and then gently setting it back down. And we'll start right, pressing the palm away from you, flexing all the muscles through the hand, making the fingers as straight as possible, gently tilting the head towards the opposite shoulder. Inhaling. And then exhale, rotate the fingertips down. And then lowering that hand down to the mat on the opposite side, pressing the palm away from you, flexing the fingers up, tilting the head towards the opposite shoulder. Inhale. And then exhale, rotate the fingers down. Lowering that hand down to the mat. And both hands up in front of you. Really pushing through the palms and then lengthening through the fingers. Inhaling. And then exhale, rotate the fingers down. From here, interlace the fingers. Slowly gaze over the left shoulder, tipping the chin up. Inhaling, and then on the exhale, take the chin down to the shoulder. Slowly bring your gaze back through center, over the opposite shoulder, tipping the chin up. Exhale, bring the chin down to the shoulder. And then back to center. Releasing the arms, inhale, bringing the arms all the way up. And not up here by the ears, but keeping the shoulders down and back, lifted, and then exhale, fold forward. Coming all the way down, bring the hands to the mat. Walking the fingertips forward, exhaling. And on your next inhale here, lengthen again, going long through the spine. And then exhale, maybe fold a little further. Slowly coming back up. Take the legs out long in front of us. Starting with whichever leg you'd like first, either cradling the foot in the elbow or holding it with both hands. And we're just going to make big hip circles. Lowering that leg up. Shake it out a little bit. And then on the opposite side. Lowering that leg down, shaking it out. And we're just going to inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward, reaching for the toes. One more breath here, and on your inhale, going longer through the spine, and on the exhale, folding forward. Inhale, slowly coming back up. I'm going to come onto our knees,
bringing that right foot and heel in line with the left knee. Resting that right arm gently on the left leg, reaching overhead as far as you can through the left fingertip. And then on the exhale, bring that hand back down. And it can either rest on the hip, going down to the mat. Take it all the way over, reaching as far as you can. And then slowly walk the hands down. Coming just in line, making sure the wrists are underneath the shoulders, in between the two legs. And on your exhale, coming into a cat, round the back, tuck the chin, press the floor away from you. Inhale, reverse it. Drop the tummies, shoulders come down the back, chest and chin is lifted. Again, exhale, round the back. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale, coming into cat. Slowly coming into neutral. Reverse the legs, so bringing that right leg, knee down to the mat. Left heel comes in line. Inhale, coming all the way up. Left arm rests on the leg and reach over through the right. And then slowly come back. You can bring that hand on the hip, or even resting it on the floor or a block. Reach it over top. Slowly bringing that hand down to the floor. Walk the arms in between the two legs, keeping the wrists in line with the shoulders. Arch the back, tuck the chin, coming into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Slowly coming back to neutral. Drop that right leg down. Coming into all fours. I'm going to do a few cat-cows this time. Pelvis first. So instead of taking the belly button up to the spine, we're going to roll the pelvis first. Then arching through the back, tuck the chin, press the mat away. Reverse it, pelvis first. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cat. Last time. Pulling the shoulders back. Slowly coming to neutral, sink into child's pose. So sinking way back into the hip. Forehead's resting on the mat. Gently rocking left and right. Maybe coming up onto the top of the head and the forearm. Exhaling back down. Inhaling, coming back up onto all fours. I'm going to slowly take the right hand first. I'm going to rotate the fingertips out and back towards the knee. You don't have to press the palm into the mat here, but just aiming the fingers as you can. And then when you bend in the elbow, lean into that thigh. Just pulling up onto the fingertips. Slowly coming back up. One more time. Slowly come down, roll up onto the fingertips. And coming back up, bring the fingers back to the center, and then rotate the left hand the same way. And on your exhale, tip up onto the fingertips, bend the elbows, sink into that side hip. One more time, bend the elbow, coming up onto the fingertips. And rotate the fingertips center. And then we're going to thread the needle. So starting on the right side, moving up, pressing that foot through. Right shoulder down, right toe down. Inhale up through the left fingertip. You can take a bind, placing that hand behind the hip. Or you can even place the hand overhead. You can take that left leg out long behind you. Foot flexed, toes pointed down. Or you can even rest the foot on the floor mat in front of you. Slowly bring that leg down, hand up, pressing back up into neutral. We'll do the same on the opposite side. Putting up to the left, and then thread through. Taking a bind, stacking through the shoulders. Slowly coming back down, hand down, pressing back up into neutral. You're going to take the right arm out long in front of us. Gazes down, heads in line with the spine, and the right leg is going to come out long behind us. Foot flexed, toes pointed down. Focusing on the reach in both directions. Keeping that arm raised, lower just the right leg. Raise the left leg, press back through the left heel. And on your exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, bring the knee into the elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale up. Last time, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale up. And then slowly come back to neutral. Do the same on the opposite side. Left arm comes up. Gazes down, heads in line with the spine. Left leg comes out long behind your foot flex. Toes pointing down. Slowly lower just that left leg and raise the right. Pressing back through the right heel. And on your exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, bring the knee in towards the elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale up. Last time, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale up. And lower that hand down, leg down, and back into neutral. And we're going to take the palms one step forward. Hinge forward at the hips. And slowly lower the arms all the way down. Shoulder rolls. So we're going to shrug that right shoulder up and down the back. Left shoulder up, down the back. Shrug both shoulders up. And then inhale up into mini cobra. Just lifting the chest off the mat. Hands should be able to come off the mat. Exhale back down. Inhale up, mini cobra, and then a little bit further. Just pressing the palms into the mat. Exhale back down. Inhale up, full cobra. So pressing the hands into the mat. Shoulders come down, back just lifting. Exhale, child's pose. We're going to do that same movement one more time. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, child's pose. When you're ready, curling your toes under and coming into downward facing dog. Just pedaling it out. maybe taking the right leg up, crossing it over the left leg, making the number 4. Just pressing back. Then reversing that, placing that right foot down on the mat, left leg crosses over, making number 4 with your legs, pressing back into the heel. Lowering that leg down to the mat. I'm going to take the right leg up, nice and long, standing split. Lower the leg slightly, just to square off the hips. Bend the knee, flex the foot. Turn and stack the hips. Shoulders stay square, gaze under the left arm. From here, we're going to step that foot all the way forward between the hands. I'm going to place that right hand down in the center of the mat. Turn the back foot out to a 45. Up. We're going to press into the foot in the heel and lift that right hand off the mat. Exhale, come back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Last time, inhale up. Reversing the hands. So left hand comes to the center of the mat, right opens up. We're going to do big arm circles. Exhaling down. Inhale up. Straighten that front leg and the upswing if it's there for you. Last one. Planting hands on the mat. I'm going to heel toe that right leg all the way out to the edge of the mat. Lower down onto the back knee, put the back toes out. You can stay here in long arms, or you can roll to the outside edge of your foot and come down onto your forearms. Slowly coming back up into long arms. We're going to heel toe that left foot all the way over towards the right foot towards the left wrist and come into pigeon. So the foot should be close to parallel with the top of the mat as you can see. You can stay here and come down onto your forearms. Or if you want to stay up, you can even grab the ankle behind you. Slowly coming back up into long arms. We're lowering the back leg. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee. Slide the right leg back. Coming back into down dog. Just walking it out a little bit. And do the same on the left leg. So take the left leg up nice and long, standing split. Lower the leg slightly, just to square off the hips. Bend the knee, flex the foot. Turn, stack the hips. Shoulders stay square, gaze under the left arm. I'm going to slowly step that foot all the way forward. I'm going to turn, place the left hand in the center of the mat. Back foot comes to a 45. And opening that right arm all the way up to the ceiling. Press through that front left foot, pushing up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Last time. Slowly coming down, we're going to take that right hand down. This time to the center of the mat. Left arm toes. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. And if you want, you can lengthen through that front leg on the inhale up. Last time. And then comes down to frame the foot, lower down onto the back knee. Let the back toes out. Heel toe that left arm or left foot.
This way.
Oh yeah. Wrong toes. Heel toe out to the edge of the mat first. Long arms. You can stay here and roll to the outside edge of the foot. And come down onto the floor. Slowly coming back up into long arms. Heel toe that left foot this time. Over towards the right wrist. Bring the leg parallel. Come into pigeon. Lengthening through the back leg. You can stay up in long arms. You can come down onto your forearms. You can come up. If you stay up and grab that back leg. Slowly coming back up into long arms. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee. Slide the left leg back. Coming back into down dog and just walking it out a little bit. From here, we're going to do 3 body rolls. So from down dog all the way to up dog. Coming through plank. So taking the belly buttons up to the spine, around the back, tuck the chin. Slowly bring yourself all the way forward. And then into up dog. So keep the shoulders down the back, chest and chin is lifted. And then reverse it. So take the belly buttons in towards the spine. 2 more. Taking it back. Last one. And take it back. And slowly walk the toes into the tiptoes all the way as close as you can towards your hand. Then heel toe the feet out just wider than hip distance. Using the 2 piece fingers, grab the big toe cap with the thumb. And on your exhale, put a bend in the knees and pull your chest down towards the thighs, letting the head hang heavy. Inhale, lengthen through the legs, put the stretch in the arms. Taking the hips up. Exhale, pull the chest down. Inhale, hips come up. Exhale, pull the chest down. Inhale, hips come up. Just placing the hands on the mat, releasing the hands from the feet. Grab opposite biceps and just hang. Letting the head hang heavy. Gently swaying the arms left and right. Shaking the head no. Will not have negative thoughts or negative speak. And then gently shaking the head yes. Oh, positive thoughts, positive speak. Placing the hands down to the mat. Walk the hands to the outside edge of the left foot. And then slowly walk the hands back through center. into the outside edge of the right foot. Coming back to center. I'm going to come into Buddha squat. So taking the feet out further if you need to, turning the toes out, and placing the palms at heart center. Then when we inhale, we're going to push down through the palms, using the elbows to open up through the legs. Inhale, coming out. Exhale, press down. Inhale, come up. Last time. Exhale, press down. Inhale, up. And then if you'd like to try crow, you can, placing the hands down on the mat. The knees come in to the upper arms, slowly lifting the feet from the mat. Come back from that to Buddha squat. And then gently placing the hands on the mat, shoot the hips straight up to the ceiling. And then come into halfway lift, going nice and long through the top of the head and the base of the spine. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, sweep the arms all the way up. Hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, bend the knees, sweep the arms all the way up. Hands to heart center. We'll do a few sun salutations from here. Forward fold. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, right leg steps back, left leg steps back. Take your vinyasa. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hop, step, or float forward. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, hands, feet, bend the knees. The arms all the way up. Hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right leg steps back. Left leg steps back. Take a vinyasa. Inhale up, dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hop, step, and float forward. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees, press through the feet. Arms come all the way up. Hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, right leg steps back. Left leg steps back, take your vinyasa. Inhale up, dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, hop, step, or float forward. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, bend the knees, sweep the arms all the way up. Hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, back up, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, right leg steps back, left leg steps back. Take your vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale up through the right leg. And then step it forward. Coming up into warrior one. Making sure the hips and chest are all tracking forward. Try to open up into warrior two. For bow and arrow, so we take that back left hand. Inhale, bring it up. Grab an arrow, pull it straight up. Reaching as far out as your hand will take you. Pull back. Open the palms. Even all the way back. Straight up. Grab an arrow, pull it out. Forward. Pull back. Release. Inhale up. Grab an arrow. Forward. Back. Release. Inhale up. Grab an Push that front arm back. Slide the hands down behind the back. Open up through the chest. Don't drop the head back, but keep it in line. Gently releasing the hands. I'm going to take that left arm underneath the right. Inhale up, slide back in. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Take that back foot. Step it forward. Plant it. We're going to take the right leg over top of the left. Coming into eagle. And if it's there, if you can sink towards chair pose. Lifting the elbows up as you do. And folding forward. Inhale, coming. Take that right foot, step it back this time. Releasing the arms. Now come into warrior two from here. So back foot's at a 45. Arms nice and long in both directions. I'm going to take the back right arm up. Grab an arrow. Pull up. Forward. Pull back. Release. Inhale all the way up and back. Grab an arrow. Pull straight up. Forward. Pull back. Release. Inhale up. Grab an arrow. Forward. Pull back. Release. Inhale up. Arrow. Forward. Pull back. Release. Two more. Inhale up. Forward. Pull back. Release. Inhale, coming all the way back. Straight up. Arrow. Forward. Pull back. Release. Coming back into warrior two. Take that left hand this time. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Open up through the chest. Sliding the hands down behind the back. From here, release the hands. This time that right arm comes underneath the left. Inhale up, slight back bend. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Last time, inhale up. Exhale forward. Take that right foot, step it forward. Plant that right foot, left comes over top, coming into eagle pose, and slowly sinking down. If you can bend forward, letting the hands drop first. And the head can follow. And you'll come all the way up. Planting feet. Releasing the arms. Shaking, just walking it out a little bit. We're going to set up for mountain pose. So making sure the feet are hip distance. Pressing through the balls of the feet and the heels. You can even lift the toes off the mat. Turning the inner thighs towards the back of the room, belly buttons into spine. Shoulders are down and back, chest lifted. Chin down just slightly. Growing nice and tall through the top of the head. Reaching the fingertips to the floor. Just bringing in awareness to your breath. Inhale, bring the arms up slowly. Palms meet. Hands come to heart center. We're going to plant that left foot. Bring the right foot into any version of tree that works for you. It can be kickstand, it can be calf, or thigh, or even crossing over. When you're balanced here, you can grow your tree. Slowly bringing your hands back to heart center. Keeping that left foot planted, we're going to slowly raise the right knee. You can keep it right here, or you can extend through the foot. Then we're going to take it back. You can use the right hand just to hold the ankle, and you can stay here. You can come into King Dancer. Opening up through that back leg, reaching forward through the left fingertips. We'll do that one more time. So slowly lifting the right knee up. Bring it out in front of you. And then taking it back. You can stay here, just with the knee bended. Or you can reach out. Into King Dancer. Slowly release that hand from the leg. We're going to take both hands down towards the mat. And that right leg comes up nice and long for big leg circles. Exhaling down. Inhale up. Last one. Lowering that foot down to that. Making sure the feet are hip distance. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, full forward, bend the knees. Sweep the arms all the way up. Find mountain pose again. So grounding through the balls of the feet and the heels. Belly buttons into spine. Shoulders are down and back, chest lifted. Lowering the chin slightly, growing nice and tall through the top of the back of the head. Noticing how your legs might feel different right now, or your feet from being planted. Slowly come into tree pose. So it can be kickstand, calf, thigh, or crossing over. Growing your tree if it's there for today. Slowly bring the hands to heart center. We're going to take that left leg, just bringing it up. And if it's there for you, can extend it, bring the heel out, pressing the heel out, and then taking it back. From here, you can stay just with holding your ankle. You can slowly reach forward into King Dancer, opening up. Slowly, we're going to bring that back. Lifting the leg. Slowly coming back, releasing the hands and the lower down to the mat. Taking that leg up nice and long. Big leg circles. Last one. Lowering that foot down. Inhale up, halfway lift. Just pause here for a minute. Maybe wiggling out the feet. From here, heel toe the feet together, knees together, thighs together. Coming into chair pose. Let's have your elbows in line with your shoulders. And on your exhale, bring the elbows together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Now we're going to hollow out. So press the whole body up from the feet. Palms push forward, hollow out the body. We're going to do that one more time. So slowly come down into chair pose. Exhale, bring the elbows together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open, and press through the palms. Hollow out the body. Slowly come back down into chair pose. Hands come to heart center. I'm going to twist, starting with the left elbow over the right knee. Making sure that that opposite knee stays in line. Opening the palms if it's part of your practice. Slowly bring the hands together, back to heart center. Press through the feet. Sweep the arms all the way up. Hands come back down, heart center. Twist opposite side. Slowly bring the hands back to heart center. Press through the feet. Sweep the arms all the way up. Forward fold. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right leg steps back. Left leg steps back. Take your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to take that left hand, put it to the center of the mat, and open up to the right. Side plank. You can stay here, or you can come into tree, or fullest expression. Slowly coming back down, this time right into the center of the mat. Left opens up. Slowly coming back to plank. And lower all the way down to your mats. Hands come along behind you. And on your next inhale, we're going to come into locust. So if you have lower back problems, leave the feet on the floor. Otherwise, lift up through the chest, reach back through the arms, and lift the legs off the mat, breathing here. Slowly lower the head down to the mat. Right cheek to the mat, windshield wiper the legs, left and right. We'll do the same thing again. Or you can come into bow if it's part of your practice. Making sure to grab the ankles and not the feet. And on your inhale, coming up, breathing here. Slowly lowering down, opposite cheek to the mat, windshield light to the legs. Slowly lowering the legs down to the mat. The arms of right arm across the top of the mat. Left arm to the inside of the left leg. Equal opposite pressure. So pressing the arm against the foot. And pressing the leg back. Slowly releasing the hand. Let that left leg drop behind the right. Bring the right leg up. Press foot and leg behind, really into the space behind the knee. Right leg. Slowly releasing that foot and bringing the left hand across the top of the mat, right hand inside of the right leg. Gently releasing that foot down behind the left knee, bringing the left leg up. Pressing that right leg into the back of the knee. Going back to center. Press back into child's pose. Maybe take the knees a little wide or sinking down onto the mat. Slowly coming back up onto all fours into a seated position. I'm going to set up for boat pose. And when you're ready, reaching out through the fingertips. We're going to exhale down and tap the feet. And inhale up. When you exhale down, you can turn if you like you're holding a beach ball. Two more. Last one. Slowly bringing the knees in towards the chest, wrapping the arms around the shins, sink into the lower back, drop the head, the chin. Inhale, coming up slowly, taking the legs out long in front of you. So starting with the right leg over the left. Left leg can stay straight or come behind you. And then that left arm's going to come right down, palm down, flat behind the back. Inhale up, right fingertips. Exhale down, elbow in front of you. Press back, gazing over that left shoulder. Coming back to center. We're going to reverse the twist. Left leg over right this time. Right hand down behind the back. Inhale up through the left fingertips. Exhale down, elbow in front of the knee, gaze over the back shoulder. Slowly come back to center. We're going to leave the legs crossed. And try to align through the knees as much as possible. And then picking the hand placement of choice. So you can press bottoms of the feet. So the tops of the feet go into the mat. You can just leave the hands resting on the floor. Or you can even take one hand behind the back so that you're sitting up nice and tall. And on the exhale, just hinge forward at the hips. So don't roll forward. Keep the back nice and straight. Exhaling, just tipping at the hips. Inhale, coming back up. Releasing the legs, reversing it. Opposite leg comes on top. And then again, picking the hand placement you choose. Keeping the back nice and straight. Just exhaling, hinging forward. Inhale, coming up. Releasing the legs. You slowly lay back onto our mats to set up for bridge. So making sure your fingertips can touch your heels. Inhale, lifting the tummies up, rolling the shoulders under. Gently releasing the shoulders, coming down one vertebrae at a time. Tapping the hips 3 times at the bottom to release negative energy. And then you can do that same bridge pose again. Maybe this time lifting one leg and then the other, or even crossing that leg over the opposite thigh. You can come into wheel if it's part of your practice, just making sure to protect your neck. Slowly coming down one vertebrae at a time. Tapping my hips 3 times at the bottom to release negative energy. We'll come into happy baby. Grabbing the insides of the feet. Driving the knees down on either side of the chest. And gently rocking left and right. Gently releasing the hands from the feet. I'm going to take the feet straight up to the ceiling. Just for reverse shoulder stand. And you can use a block to support the lower back. Or even your hands. Slowly bringing your feet down to the mat. Moving the block if you have one. Heel toe the feet out just wider than the mat. And keep that left leg and foot planted and drop the right knee into the center. Gently lifting just that right leg, planting the right foot. And dropping the left knee into center. Inhale, bringing that left leg up. And we're going to heel toe the feet back together. Keep the feet planted and coming into supine twist. So take the right leg over the left. Both legs falling to the left. And take your gaze to the right. Making sure that your shoulders don't come off the mat. this part of your practice, prominent in your tummy, less prominent in your heart. Just making sure that you're completely relaxed onto the mat. Chin is down slightly. You're not holding anything tight to your shoulders, hips, jaw. Gently using your hands to close your legs to floor, leaving the feet planted for just a moment.
I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough.
Allow your feet to fall apart and your body to fall completely heavy onto the mat.
Every single lie that tells
Loosen
me
it,
I will
completely relax.
never measure up.
The thought comes into your mind, acknowledge it. Maybe let it pass by taking your awareness back to touching your thumb to each one of your fingers, or taking a counted breath. And just allowing practice today
Once again just who I
to
am,
notice the
because
changes that
I
you're
need
feeling
to know.
and allowing your whole body to relax.
You say I'm
Completely
loved
relaxed.
when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I am held when I am falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe the only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity. Ooh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I am held when I am falling short. When I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. Oh, I believe.
Slowly bringing your awareness back to your mat. Maybe touching your thumb to each one of your fingers and wiggling your toes. Taking a full body stretch like you do first thing in the morning. gently rolling onto your right side. And the reading for today: storms come, the lightning flashes, thunder rolls, and sometimes the hail pounds so loudly and incessantly it becomes frightening. Sometimes storms do damage, but storms are not forever. Just as nature plays out her storms, sometimes with violence, sometimes with gray days, sometimes with gentle, cleansing rain. We have storms in our lives and storms in our soul. Storms are part of life, part of growth, part of journey. Light a candle, wrap up warmly, make yourself safe and secure. Then wait for the storm to pass, knowing it will. Let peace return, let security return, let joy and meaning come back. The certain faith that you have purpose and your life is on track. Gently using your left hand to push yourself into a seated position. Hands to heart center. We'll take 2 healing, energy sending breaths. On our first breath, seeing someone in our mind's eye who needs a healing energy, inhaling that person into your heart and showering them with beautiful golden light. And on our next breath, we'll take our own. The light in me sees and honors the light in each one of you. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. Thanks, guys. Nice class. I hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend and a good week ahead. And I'll see you next week.